Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here. Today we're going to be recording another game of the Draft Premier League. This time it's going to be my week 3 game against Geronipov. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm incorrect. My team at this point I believe is 2-0, and I don't think we've dropped the game in SS draft yet. So it's been really good times. I've been enjoying myself. My teammates have been doing well too, and it's always great being in a team environment where you feel like all your mates are thriving and you guys are just having a good time together doing your thing. So definitely been a good environment. But with this said, I think this is going to be my toughest match yet. While my week 1 opponent was very strong, week 2 opponent was solid as well. Week 3 opponent's one I have some familiarity with, and I know he's a solid player. Coupled with the fact that he's got some pretty massive threats. I didn't have a ton of counterplay to things like Weavile, the right Dragonite set, and Thunderous on this team. Not to mention that the right Mew set, particularly I was really scared of like a Nasty Plot set with Culberberry, or a Nasty Plot set with the Adrenaline Orb, take advantage of Krookodile, could really be problematic. And even things like Substitute plus Bulk Up or Power Trip variants of Corviknight can really get out of hand quickly. So, moreover, I knew for a fact that I had my outs, I had my win conditions, and I also knew my opponent's style was a bit more offensive, so I can kind of manipulate that, but I would still have my hands full nonetheless. I don't want to get into intricacies of prep too much, but my general thought process was, given his team, I kind of figured he'd run setup spam with Corviknight, Mew, Thunderous, Dragonite, and all and Weavile likely all being, if you will, setup-oriented Pokemon, and then Seismitoad maybe providing Stealth Rocks or something along those lines. I wasn't really too sure, but I knew that anything was within the realm of possibilities, and I also knew that in order to win this game, I was going to have to really bank on my faster revenge killing options. Moreover, I actually brought 2 Scarfers with Mienshao and Krookodile, I believe. And then I positioned the rest of my Pokemon to really function as well in this match as possible. So let's go ahead and, without further ado, get into the game. Again, I'm trying not to take 5 million minutes. I'm already 2 minutes between games. So yeah, let's go ahead. Right off the bat, I think I'm always leading Tornado here. I'm even to live a modest Thunderbolt from this, so I know if I knock it off, it'll lose any Life Orb or Specs if it has it anyway. And he actually just goes for knock off of his own, which is really cool for me. Now here, I go hard Dragonite, scared of a Thunder Wave, knowing that my Dragonite's kind of expendable here. It's mainly needed to get some status spread and some damage around it, and he goes knockoff here. I just drop a Draco, does a nice 25% there. Truth be told, I'm a little surprised he stays in here, because Thunder Wave would have been a really big pain in his ass, but I guess he didn't really expect that. Either way, I'm totally fine with this. I get Rocks up, and now I'm at a point where, well, he goes for Bulk Up, I get Rocks up, which is like, okay, cool. I go right back to this Dragonite, and I'm able to live a Brave Bird, break the Substitute with Flamethrower, and get my Thunder Wave off. So it's like, okay, it's a good enough trade because I've got a Slowbro, which can wear this out. I've got a Taunt plus Heat Wave, bulky Tornado Steel, which can easily live a plus 2 Brave Bird. So it's fine, but to add insult to injury, I actually get a full paralysis there, meaning I get another Flamethrower there for 40%. And he roofs it off, which is a smart play, but he knows he's also kind of on a paralysis timer. So next time around, I'm going to go ahead and proceed to take my damage. He's going to get the kill. Overall, fair trade. I definitely came out of this a little luckier than I otherwise would have been. It could have been a little over half health probably, but we'll take it. Turn C comes in here now, and he's probably scared out by the prospect of a timely Heat Wave from an offense turn C, so he gets out of there. I go for knockoff here in the Mew, and thank goodness it's not weakness policy, it's just heavy duty boots. Not really sure what he's going for at this point, so I just go my Slowbro, and it's a safe option. He bulks up. I'm like, why would you be bulked up? And I feel like this was a really lackluster Mew set, in all honesty. It's super susceptible to status. Leech Life is never doing enough damage to Slowbro. And I have wasted Revenge Cults like Scarf, Dark Lariat, Krookodile. Leech Seed, Ferrothorn also could have been pretty good against it. Toxic could be used on a number of Pokemon. I feel like it wasn't the best Mew set to bring. Now, he does bring a very cool Seismitoad set. He subs up here, and he feels Infestation. And I think sub Infestation is really cool because you're forcing me to teleport and regenerate a loop around, but it really would need to be paired with Hazards, and seeing as he's got a Mew to use Hazards, I think that would have been a better use of the Mew with this set, because like he's forcing my Slowbro, and he's knocking off my items, he's forcing my Tornadus and my Mienshao, and yes, they're regenerator Pokemon, but once you start taking toxic damage and Stealth Rock or potentially even Spikes damage, because this is SS, so you get Spikes, not to mention Pharaoh comes in at some point, that's actually going to be like a net positive sequence. You make a ton of progress here, and I feel as if my opponent maybe didn't take the best advantage of his strategy because of that. So here I am just filling up the set, realizing, okay, it's sub, cool, Infestation, knockoff, makes sense. Now here, I think I teleported in the Tornadus T at some point, or U-turn to Tornadus T at some point. They get the crit there, I go Slowbro, and at this point I'm just trying to kind of feel it out. I know I don't really lose a ton. Now he gets a crit knockoff there, so I know I got to heal up a little bit. So I go right to Eternity Sea here. Now here is what is interesting. Oh no, I lied. Eventually you're gonna see him attack with Eternity Sea, and you'll see. But in the meantime, I'm just pivoting around. I don't really lose a ton. I'm barely losing any health in the net here, and I kind of am forcing him to use substitutes, use knockoffs, etc. And from the looks of it, he's only got so many infestation substitutes. So yeah, I mean, I could kind of outlast the sequence if I play my cards right, but I also don't want to lose too much momentum. Say, let him get Thunderous in the slow, so I gotta be cognizant of that. So this time I go Eternity Sea. I want to break this up so I can try to force knock, but he goes Infestation, and what's really cool is he's Poison Touch, which is a really nice tech on his end. And yeah, I mean, again, imagine I don't have an item on my Eternity Sea, plus I'm poison, plus I'm taking rocks. You never gain damage there all of a sudden, but he's scared of taking the knockoff there, so he goes Mew and takes the U-turn. Mew's gonna be scared out here, and I predict the switch to the Dragonite on the rock move, and I go for Rock Slide there. Sorry, I predict the switch to Dragonite on the knockoff, or the Darkest Lariat. I go for Rock Slide there, I get that first one, and then the second one actually gets a flinch on him, which is super, super nice for me. Now, knowing that he was Boots is that's the item. There's no way he could have killed me in one shot. Even if he's like max special attack Draco Meteor, max attack Outrage, I would have comfortably lived those. I have some nice bulk on this, but the flinch definitely helped keep me healthy out of things like Ice Shard range, which always helps. He does go to the Seismitoad here, but yeah, with the Dragonite being out of the way, it's one of the biggest Pokemon I was worried of, especially with my own dead and things being poisoned and whatnot. I was really going to have to cognizant of that, so it was great to get myself in a better position there. And I could kind of continue to resume my loop switching around the Seismitoad, if you will. And yeah, it's a little annoying how much damage it does with an Infestation and Toxic and actually getting a knockoff off in the following turn. I'll be the first to admit that, especially because he crits a second one there as I teleport out. So now I kind of have to play a little bit more on my toes. I'm going to put where I'm okay actually making a trade with Ferrothorn as I knock out the substitute. I'm kind of wondering if he's going to be scared of a grass move after I break the substitute, like kind of like as a bait there. But he actually doesn't have to unless it's Bullet Seed, because he can just sub again to scout for that. And like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this trade. And his last move turns to be Icy Wind for Dragonite, which I guess it makes some sense. I feel like if he had hazards, even on this in the last slot, would have actually been a lot better. But hey, I'll take it. I'm the opponent after all. So yeah, at this point, I'm just trying my best to force damage to kind of trade here. I don't need Ferrothorn a ton here. With the Seismitoad, being main thing I need for it. Mew's basically dead. Thunderous is weakened. Knocked. Corviknight's basically dead. And I don't think I'm going to need for anything else. Weavile, I definitely have ways to beat Weavile with Scarf Mienshao. So I'm like fine against that. Anyway, I do a lot of damage with Ferrothorn, but he's still kind of subbing and getting leftovers. So at one point, I'm just going to be like, okay, back to plan A or A1, if you will, with my Regenerator Loop, get a U-turn, but then go right back to Ferrothorn on a substitute. I'm like, okay, now he's getting low, so if he infests me, he's actually going to end up taking more damage. I don't think he's going to, but yeah, he goes for the Ice Wind because of that. So I bring back my Tornado T there, gives me free Regenerator, because Icy Wind plus first round of Poison barely does regenerative damage. I get U-turn off there. Again, same deal there, hoping he goes for the Infestation into me. That means he's going to take the Barbs, and after the U-turn, he's also a Knock Range and Substitute. So it's actually pretty nice here. And now he goes for Icy Wind here, but knockoff would have killed me because my Ferrothorn still had its item intact. So I'm shocked as to why he didn't go for knockoff there. It actually helped a lot, because that means I can go Mienshao here instead of Eternity Sea. He's got a fodder off the Mew, so I get a kill to even him up, and he's down a fodder. And now I'm locked into close combat, so he's basically obligated to go Thunderous if he doesn't want to die. Which means next time he brings Thunderous in, it's actually going to die to close combat, which is like, okay. So I just made leaps and bounds worth of progress towards finding a win path, and I think he kind of took a step backwards there. I bring Crook in here now, and I guess he did not expect me to be Scarf on this. Or, no, he did. He knew it from before, but he didn't have a switch in. Right. That's why. He lets that go because it was low anyway, right? And he goes to the Seismitoad. But thankfully, Seismitoad's too low to take substitute after rocks. It's great. Now here, he goes to the Corviknight just to let it go against Eternity Sea. 17% there as the first knock. Means the second knock can kill, so I don't have to reveal. Let alone risk. Heat Wave missing there. This puts me in a 3-3 spot. But in reality, the game's over because what he doesn't know is that I've got a Scarf Mienshao in the back, and close combat is now going to clean him up. So yeah, U-turn there, and he's like, oh, I got it. No, you do not. U-turn can take this out. I'm going to go ahead and my Krookodile, and Krookodile can clean out the game with a Moxie little mini sleep featuring knockoff there to win the game. Yeah, that'll put me in a nice 3-0 in the Draft Premier League. Next week was a bye week, if you will, mid-season week. This week, I'm playing my next game, well, technically later today. This will be up on Sunday. I'm recording this Saturday night. Yeah, I just feel like a little rusty. I want to get the sun on my skin. Nice recording. Just get myself in the mindset, because I got some OU videos, some NU videos kind of on the horizon, so stay tuned for those. Sorry for not many uploads this week. huge, hectic week for me in real life, but everything's going amazing, so I'm super happy with that. But yeah, thanks for staying tuned, guys. Have a great day. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the game, and talk soon. All right, later, man. Bye.